Good morning. A Florida senior citizen drove his brand new Corvette convertible out of the dealership. Taking off down the road, he pushed it to 80 miles per hour, enjoying the wind blowing through what little hair he had left. Amazing, he thought as he flew down the highway, pushing the pedal even more. Looking in the rear view mirror, he saw a Florida state trooper behind him, blue lights flashing and siren blaring. He floored it to 100 miles per hour, then 110, then 120. Suddenly he thought, what am I doing? I'm too old for this, and pulled over to await the trooper's arrival. Pulling in behind him, the trooper walked up to the Corvette, looked at his watch, and said, "Sir, my shift ends in 30 minutes. Today is Friday. If you can give me a reason for speeding that I've never heard before, I'll let you go." The old gentleman paused, then said, 3 years ago, my wife ran off with a Florida state trooper. I thought you were bringing her back. Have a good day, sir. A very elderly couple are having an elegant dinner to celebrate their 75th wedding anniversary. The old man leans forward and says softly to his wife, "Dear, there is something that I must ask you. It has always bothered me that our 10th child never quite looked like the rest of our children. Now I want to assure you that these 75 years have been the most wonderful experience I could have ever hoped for, and your answer cannot take that all away. But I must know, did he have a different father?" The wife drops her head, unable to look her husband in the eyes. She pauses for a moment and then confesses, Yes, he did." The old man is shaken. The reality of what his wife was admitting hit him harder than he had expected. With tears in his eyes, he asks, Who was he? Who was the father?" Again, the old woman drops her head, saying nothing at first as she tries to muster the courage to tell the truth to her husband. Then, finally, she says, "You." Two men snuck out of the nursing home to enjoy a night of poker and cigars. When they went to sneak back in, they found the entrance blocked by two women having a leisurely chat. "I can't go in there," said the first man. "One of those women is my wife, and the other is my girlfriend. You'll have to distract them so I can sneak by." "Sure thing, buddy. I've got you covered," replied the second man. He walked toward the nursing home, then abruptly turned and came back. "What's the matter?" Small world. 3 Jewish converts to Christianity arrived together at the pearly gates. "We're running late today," says St. Peter, "so I'll just ask you each one question. Tell me, why do we have Easter?" he asks the first man. "That's easy," he replies. "That's when Jesus was born." "I'm afraid not," says St. Peter. "I can't let you in." Turning to the second convert, he says, "Do you know why we have Easter?" "Certainly," he replies. "That's when Jesus split the Red Sea." "I'm sorry," St. Peter replies. "You'll have to do some more studying." Turning to the third man, St. Peter says, "And you, why do we have Easter?" Easter, he says tentatively, is when Christ was reborn. Excellent! Please continue. He was in the grave for 3 days. Very good. And then? And after 3 days, he comes out, sees his shadow, and that means we'll have winter for 6 more weeks. Last one. Mrs. O'Callaghan instructed the artist painting her portrait to add to it a gold bracelet on each of her wrists, a strand of pearls around her neck, ruby earrings, and a diamond tiara. The artist pointed out that would be tantamount to lying. Said Mrs. O'Callaghan, "Look, my husband's running around with a young blonde. After I die, I want her to go crazy looking for the jewelry." And until next time, goodbye.